I am from. I am from Jake and Barb and cold, bright Labrador mornings. I am from Cabbage Patch Kids, hook rugs, and Barbie dolls. I am from The Cosby Show, Star Wars, and The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I am from Saturday morning cartoons and Dad's pancakes on Sundays. I am from the chlorine of the swimming pool and cross-country running races. I am from monkey bars, blisters, and safe roads for biking with friends. I am from long days of playing outside and dark evenings of spotlight. I am from summers at my nan's and Aunt Phyllis's cookies and breads. I am from warm memories of family that I keep creating for my daughter. Where are you from? That's what we're going to discover today. Through poetry and digital storytelling, you're going to show us where you are from. Before we begin writing, it's important that we look at some different examples of I am from poems. Let's take a look at one. I am from. I am from Sharon and Tom and Upper Sackville. I am from Tonka Trucks, Spider-Man, and Batman. I am from watching Sesame Street, Barney and Caillou. I am from playing hockey on Saturday mornings and soccer on Sundays. I am from playing on the cul-de-sac with my friends and racing around the bike track. I am from good memories of my friends that I keep creating every day. The first thing you'll notice is the repetition in the I am from poem. That's going to help you create your I am from poem. The other thing that you'll notice is that we have sections. And in poetry, we call those sections stanzas. That's going to help you organize your poem. In the stanzas, you'll notice that we have different themes: family, toys, TV shows, sports weekends, friends. This is going to be important when you create your poem. If you remember, I started the lesson by reading my own I am from poem. Let's take a look at mine and see how I organized it. You'll notice my repetition. At the beginning of every stanza, I have started with I am from. And that is important for the effect of your I am from poem. You'll also notice my stanza. My first stanza is about my parents and where I grew up, the cold winters in Labrador. The second stanza is the toys that I played with. The third stanza talks about the TV shows I watched and the movies. Star Wars was very popular when I was young. The fourth stanza talks about those Saturday mornings I spent in front of the TV with my bowl of cereal and the pancakes on Sunday mornings. The next stanza talks about how I lived in the swimming pool on the weekends and I could smell the chlorine, and I used to race in cross-country running races. This stanza talks about me playing on the monkey bars so often that I would get blisters on my hands. And the roads when I was younger were empty and we could bike for hours. The next stanza keeps talking about how I used to play those long days outside with my friends, and at night we would play hide and seek with a flashlight. And then it talks about the summers that I spent at my nan's cabin, and my Aunt Phyllis's cookies and breads. I can still smell them. All of those are warm memories, and I use my last stanza to finish my poem and talk about those memories and how now I'm creating memories for my daughter. So let's take a look now at how I organized my ideas before I even started writing my I am from poem. I use the Poplet app on the iPad, which you're going to do today, and if not, then we will use the paper graphic organizer. But let's take a look at my Poplet. You'll notice in the middle I have my central idea, which is my I am from. And then you'll notice that I have my groups, which are my stanzas ultimately. I have toys, food, special places, family and friends, TV shows, events, accidents, any of those memories. And you can change your groupings, but these are my stanzas. And from each of those, I've extended my ideas. So my toys, I've got the Barbies, the Cabbage Patch Dolls, and the Nancy Drew books. Poplet will let you create a map of all of your ideas that you're going to use in your stanzas. Okay, it's your turn. Let's take out the iPads and create your own graphic organizer so that you can start writing your I Am From poem. Once you've organized your ideas, it's time to start writing your poem. So remember, it's important that your poem is at least 6 stanzas, and your graphic organizer will help you create those. Each stanza begins with I am from, so that repetition is happening in your poem. Each stanza is the category of your memories, whether that be toys, movies, family. And your last stanza is going to wrap up all of those ideas and memories from your childhood and maybe even bring it to who you are today. Once you've written and you're happy with your I Am From poem, it'll be time to collect some images. As you can see, these are my images that I've collected that represent the different memories that I have in my I Am From poem. Once you've collected your images and you feel that all of your pictures together are going to show your childhood memories and connect with your poem, you're going to use Animoto to create your digital video. Animoto is very easy to use. You can follow the Animoto tutorial to help you. You'll select music to also go with your poem, and from there you'll share with your classmates and your teacher. Let's go create.